while you political junkies may be getting really excited about New Hampshire and the Tuesday primary, my next guest says the field stinks. Paul Westcott minces no words when it comes to how he feels about the presidential quest, and he gets even more fired up when his listeners call in every morning on his talk show on WGIR in Manchester. So, Paul, what was the biggest buzz on your show this morning?
You know, I have to say it continues on that theme. The field stinks. People are looking at it right now, and they're trying to decide between, I mean, it seems like the hold your nose and vote type of primary this time around. You have candidates that people cannot get behind, and they can't feel themselves getting behind. And also you have a field that, quite frankly, didn't campaign in New Hampshire or Iowa in that retail style that a lot of these voters are used to. So people are upset, frankly, with the turnout of these people.
Well, what do you think of Mitt Romney? His razor-thin win in Iowa and his popularity in New Hampshire. I mean, is this guy unstoppable?
I mean, right now, it was funny. I was talking to the editorial editor of the Union Leader, and what he said to me was it would take a meteor to actually stop Mitt Romney at this point. It would take some cataclysmic type of event to happen in order to stop Mitt Romney. He is polling at least 10 points above any other candidate. People know him, and that's what New Hampshire voters like. They like to know a candidate, similar to John McCain back in 2008, somebody who's run before.
All right, I've already talked to 3 political pundits this morning saying Santorum should not be underestimated, that his story is remarkable. You talked to him on your show this morning. What do you think?
Yeah, you know, Rick Santorum, I would not underestimate him, because you look at the schedule today, and this is the one, I guess, chink in Mitt Romney's armor at this point. He's going down to South Carolina. He's choosing to go down to South Carolina this afternoon. Rick Santorum is here. His schedule shows him here in the Granite State for the next few days. So, quite frankly, we're at a point where Santorum is gaining a lot of appeal. I had a caller this morning that said, I haven't voted in the last 3 primaries, but I'm going to vote for Rick Santorum. So when you have people that are that passionate at the fringes, there might be other people, new voters, who are taking a second look.
You know, do you think New Hampshire voters actually got the personal touch from these candidates that they are used to?
Oh, absolutely not. This was one of those years. I have heard from a number of people that this has been, for people who have been here a number of times, this has been one of the worst years in terms of the retail politics in the state of New Hampshire. I know you smile about it and say the state's going to bring in a lot of money. Typically, the state brings in $300 million. Right now, by estimates, campaigns aren't spending anywhere nearly as much. And the candidates, you know, they're doing some events, but they're doing it a lot more on the national level. They're going on CNN and doing debates and things like that, rather than coming to the state and reaching out and touching people.
Paul Westcott, WGIR in Manchester. Take a listen in the mornings. We'll have you on again. Paul, thanks.
Thank you.
Well, the president calls in one of Hollywood's biggest fundraisers to help bring in California campaign dollars. She's also a former ambassador. That's next in Showbiz.